If I can help somebody as I pass this way, then my living should not be in vain. If I can do my duty as a Christian, or if I can bring back beauty to this world of pain, and if I can spread Lord's message as the Master taught, then my living should not be in vain. My motto, your living has not been in vain. No, your living has not been in vain, for she helped so many persons as she passed this way. So her living has not been in vain. No, your living has not been in vain. Then my living should.
Liberian Association of Virginia Hero Award presented to Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President Republic of Liberia, Africa's Iron Lady, and the continent's Ellen, Iron Lady, but our First Lady, Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Big thank you and good morning to all. Reverend Joe Reeves, President, faculty, students and alumni of Virginia Union University, officers and members of the Liberian Association of Virginia, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my fellow compatriots. I'm honored to be here at Virginia Union, a renowned institution of higher learning that has played a remarkable role in the lives of many deserving youths over the past 145 years of its existence. After all these years, this university continues to stand as one of the premier historically black colleges in this nation. This is remarkable in itself. But Virginia Union has also shown that they strive to produce independent thinkers, leaders of future generation, and scholars that continue to prove that they can compete, they can be as innovative and productive along students from any other university in America. For these continued efforts, to all of those at Virginia Union, we thank you for a job well done. Therefore, every single Liberian must make a contribution to the redefinition and the renewal of our nation. Whatever little it may be your skills, expertise, experience, prayers. We need all of that to make it work for a new nation. Just like the man we are about to honor today, President Joseph Jenkins Roberts, Liberia's first and seventh president, who was a pioneer of his day and an integral part of the reason why Liberia is now recognized as the first independent republic of Africa. He understood the sacrifices that had to be made, and he made those sacrifices in a demonstrable way. You know his story, how he served, how he left these shores to join those whom he met there. His story is not a full story. Joseph Jenkins Roberts had to bind with those he met. King Peter, who welcomed the settlers and enabled them to take land, who protected them against the encroaching forces of the Western powers that tried to dissect the African continent. Joseph Jenkins Roberts had to work with those chiefs and those elders to enable them to forge a nation. A nation that did not fully get the assimilation that we needed, and thereby laid the basis for the cleavage that came back to haunt us in a coup d'etat, which itself drove us apart on a road of self-destruction after 14 years of civil war. But we've been blessed that we have an opportunity to start anew, that we can start the processes of rebuilding and economic reconstruction, that we can reach back to a Joseph Jenkins Roberts and the King Peter and say to them that we know that the only way our nation survives is if we have unity, if we have reconciliation, if we have peace, and if every Liberian is willing to make the sacrifice to be a part of that rebuilding. I implore you to see the beauty of our country, to look at what it has to offer, to accept its past, but to look at its future. A future of hope, a future of promise, a future that indeed we can become a model for the rest of Africa, that we can reclaim that which we lost during the many years of suffering, that we can make for our children a place where they can be whatever they want to be, living in an environment of peace and goodwill. As I said, we've been blessed by God. I listened to the bishop talk about a certain woman, and I also remember the certain woman in our past, Madam Swakoko, who also strove, who also laid the groundwork for what I am today. We live in changed times. Today, women can claim that they are indeed the future. Yes. We like to think that you men have been liberated. And you need that liberation so that you don't become the endangered species. I want to praise God for all of you here today, to thank you for your presence, to thank you for the times you've stood with us. Thank you for recognizing Joseph Jenkins Roberts and all of those who worked with him to make our country what it is today. The Liberian Association of Virginia, we ask you to continue to remember from whence you came and where you will have to go. Home is home. We not only want you, we need you.